What's going on, everyone? So the Lakers closed out this pre-All-Star break with a huge win. Took on the Utah Jazz, right? I get Utah, kind of a mid team. They're not like some big, blockbuster team or anything like that. But they are a team that has some very notable wins. They've been one of the better home teams. Lakers go in off of a back-to-back without LeBron James, took care of business. Those are the kind of things you want to see. Put up 138 points. The offense continues to click. They are now sitting at 30 wins, which is huge. 30 wins, 26 losses, 3-game win streak. Hopefully that can continue post All-Star break. Unfortunately, all the other teams we're trying to keep winning, which that sucks too, because we're trying to catch these teams in the standings. But just got to keep handling business, doing their job. More than anything, it's how the Lakers are winning. I get they're beating teams like Detroit. They're beating teams like Utah. And I understand some people look at that and go, well, what do they look like against a good team, right? Well, they lost to Denver or whatever, right? But it's the way and the manner in which they're winning. And they were in that game against Denver and probably should have won that. But to me, what you've seen in this month of February is which, by the way, they've won 6 out of 7 in the month of February and have notable wins against like the Celtics without LeBron James and Anthony Davis, against the Knicks, against the Pelicans, right? They do have notable wins. But the thing that I love that we're seeing is the way that they're playing, right? I mean, they're averaging like 120 points a game in the month of February. Right? They're putting up numbers like 138, 125, 139, right? 124, 113, and 114. And that 114, again, was without LeBron and Anthony Davis. So I love what we're seeing from them playing the right way, sharing the basketball, moving the basketball, finding open guys, giving up a good look for an even better look, playing the game the right way. And to me, that's what's important. Building the good habits, building the relationships and the chemistry, right? Putting yourselves in a position to have some success. And building those habits against the good teams and the bad teams to get ready for the great teams and that postseason run, which I still fully believe and buy in to, hey, I will take our chances against anybody. The only team I really have like concerns about is Denver. Outside of that, I believe the Lakers could beat every team in this league, and I think this league is a very wide open. Very wide open. But we'll see. Time will tell. In this game, though, dude, Rui Hachimura was unbelievable. Anthony Davis was spectacular, right? 38 minutes, 37 points, 15 rebounds, 1 assist, 13 of 25 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 10 of 13 from the foul line, 2 blocks, only 2 turnovers, which is huge, and was a plus 24. Absolutely spectacular. And I don't want to undervalue or underappreciate what Anthony Davis is and does and how important he is for this team. He is the most important player by far on this team. But Rui Hachimura, man. Rui in 34 minutes gave you 36 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 13 of 19 from the field, 6 of 8 from 3, 4 of 5 from the foul line, 1 block, 0 turnovers, and led the team at a plus 25. And was just every bit of spectacular. I mean, he saw everything from threes to mid-range to fadeaways to aggressive attacks, finishing through contact. I mean, he was just firing on all cylinders. And these two guys really led the charge. But it was, again, just such a very well-balanced attack. Defense, I'd like to see pick up and be a little bit better, but not going to get on the defense too much. You have basically our entire defensive lineup out, right? Jared Vanderbilt, Cam Reddish, Max Christie, Gabe Vincent, all of these guys are out for the foreseeable future. Hopefully we start getting guys back post All-Star break. And that's a big thing, right? But I'm not going to get on them too much in that regard. I just really genuinely loved the balanced attack that we saw with this team. Again, 6 guys in double figures. You kept the turnovers under 10, under double digits. I don't like the second chance opportunities, giving up, again, 15 offensive rebounds. They gave up 17 in the Detroit game. That's not good. You don't want to see those kind of things. But moving the basketball, again, every time the Lakers get more than 30 assists, they win. Every time. Every time they're in the 32, 33 assist range, they win that game. Every time. And I don't think it's a coincidence that every time they're sharing and moving the basketball, they're winning games. Because you stay away from the predictability where teams know how to defend. You're constantly keeping the opposing defense on guard, trying to figure you out, constantly moving, off balance, right? Trying to constantly adjust and shift and make changes and adjust. It's just, you have so much talent on this team. It is too difficult to cover everybody if you play the right way. And we've really started to see the Lakers begin to play the right way. Real question is can they maintain this, right? So far through the month of February, they've done a great job. Again, winning 6 out of the last 7. You love to see that. You want to see that, right? Lakers getting to 30 wins, 4 games over 500. This is the first time we've been anywhere close to this since we won the in-season tournament. That team is there. Right? That team is capable of really being and climbing the standings, getting back into the 6th seed. I don't want to be a play-in team again. I really don't. And we're not that far out. Right? I mean, we're 3.5 games out of the 5th seed. But it's a lot of games to cover. Right? Because not only do you have to win, but the other teams have to lose. Right? So you need the Suns, the Pelicans, the Mavericks, and the Kings, those 4 teams, to lose essentially 4 more games than you do. Luckily, the Lakers have tiebreakers and own the tiebreaker over the Suns and the Pelicans, right? So if you can at least just break even on the season with them, then you get the nod, right? Dallas is coming on everyone's tails. They're on a 6-game win streak. They're looking really good and playing really good basketball. They're only a game back of the 5 seed. So Dallas, right, you're 2.5 games back of, but you still have a lot of work to do, right? And in my opinion, the Lakers, they're going to have to get to at least 45 wins, give or take, is kind of my thought, which I do believe that they can get to. It's only 15 more wins, but they got to continue to play the right way. They got to continue to play their brand of basketball. I think the acquisition of Spencer Dinwiddie, who, again, in my opinion, showed everything you wanted to see. Showed the ability to hit the 3 ball, make plays, get to the basket, drive. He's just a very versatile and is going to be huge. His playmaking, more than anything, is what's going to really impact this team. His playmaking off the bench and his ability to run a unit by himself, I think, is going to be massive. And he, in 28 minutes, gave us 10 points, 4 assists, 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 steals, and only 1 turnover was +9. Right? He's a guy that I can't wait to see when he actually becomes aggressive and just says, you know what? It's time it's Dinwiddie time, right? Because right now he's still just kind of being passive, kind of just trying to find where he fits in, trying to figure things out. D'Angelo Russell continues to just be spectacular. Dude almost had a triple-double, 11 points, 9 rebounds, 17 assists. Yes, 17 assists. Some people might think, oh, he only had 11 points. Yeah, he also only took 8 shots and was 4 of 8 from the field. And he made it his mission today of, I'm gonna shoot for 20 assists. Like, he had 9 at halftime or whatever. Like, that was his entire goal. He was like, I'm not gonna take shots. I'm just gonna get everyone involved. No LeBron. Let's get everyone. Rui's cooking. Let's get Rui the basketball. Right? AD. Let's get him the basketball. And just took it upon himself to say, hey, I'm not gonna look. I can score the basketball. And you saw him at times. There was several times in that game where, Utah kind of were making a push. And then D'Lo, boom, hits a big shot, calms the storm. Right? Oh, here comes Utah, another push. D'Lo, let me get in this mid-range right here. Pull up. There you go. All right. We back into the storm, right? It was great to see. And then Austin Reeves, right? He had a solid game. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. 9 of 13 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3 steals, 3 turnovers. I like that he made up for the steals for the turnovers, but like him to take care of the ball a little better. But regardless, he was spectacular. And these 3 guys, and Dinwiddie, D'Lo, and Reeves, I think are going to be extremely important and extremely impactful. Because one of these guys every night, you're going to need to be your third guy. Which Reeves, I mean, you can make an argument D'Lo and Reeves are both that. One, they just both were on kind of opposite sides of, one was like, hey, I'm going to go and get 20 assists. The other one's like, I'm going to shoot and score the basketball. But, right, and Reeves had like that spectacular pass to Anthony Davis. But nonetheless, right, every night, one of these guys is going to be the clear-cut third guy. And every single night, one of these guys can be the fourth and the fifth. Right? You're going to have nights where D'Lo goes and gives you 30, Dinwiddie gives you 20, and Reeves gives you like 8 or 10 or something like that, because he's not going to need to score as much. Or maybe he has an off night, and it's like, oh, it's okay. Right? And same thing. Maybe Reeves goes and gives you 30, and D'Lo, only gives you 11, and Dinwiddie gives you 20, right? Like, that's the beauty of these 3. You just have that interchangeability. I'm really excited about this team. I'm really excited about what the potential is for this team, and I really think that they're heading. I'm not fully on the, hey, we've turned it around yet, but I'm closing in. Definitely closing in on that. Anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? What did you make of this win? What do you make of this team? How do you feel about their current little stretch, their current little run? Again, however you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I would love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.